And this is going to be a great football game. Got a couple of superstars, future superstars on that San Francisco squad. And I would really look forward to seeing this game and seeing Tri-City Elite and the other games that will be coming up later on, too.
Right, and I know you know some of the elite coaches. You're pretty good friends with some of them.
Yes, the head coach, James Canada, grew up in the Tacoma area and is transplant moved over to the Tri-Cities, and he's leading that squad over there. And Josh Kuski, one of the assistants, we were former teammates at Walla Walla. So
there you go. So the kickoff here, the Tri-City Elite kicking off to the Warriors. Good open field tackle there. I know one of the Weber boys involved in that tackle. We set the lineups, just got the rosters and stuff today, so we're going to do our best to bring you all the names, hopefully. I know we're going to probably mispronounce a few of them, but some great football. That was Noah Weber there, the open field tackle. He's a kid headed to Chiawana High School in Pasco. The Warriors, they're going to get the ball here first. Really excited to see this team from San Francisco.
Starting at quarterback for San Francisco, that is
number 8 there.
In the back there is number 1, Aaron Cruz.
Yeah, Keel Leyland.
Keel Leyland.
Kid we talked to before the game. Headed to Lincoln High School.
Heading to Lincoln High School next year. He's going to be a freshman. Very, very exciting player. Kind of jumpy there, you know, first start of the game.
Those first snap jitters. We talked to some of the players down there that said they travel. They don't have middle school ball down in the Bay Area, which I didn't know.
Yes, this football team, actually, because they don't have junior high football, play 9 games, all-star though.
Here's a snap to get that down. They're going to air it out. First play. Going for all the marbles.
Looks like they want to go long early.
Yeah.
There's an pass overthrown by Leland. It looks like they're going no huddle.
I believe that was number 5, Sani out of Pacifica, headed to Terra Nova High School in the fall. Here's the second snap. Almost fumbled that snap there. He's going to just take off running. Got a lot of room, some nifty moves.
He made that play. He stretched the play out there. That was a great job by by Leland there. Akil Leland heading to Lincoln High School next year. They're going no huddle there. Some of the other stars there too is Aaron Cruz. To look out for Aaron Cruz. He'll be in the 8th grade next year. He's an underclassman.
One of the wideouts. Third down. Now in about 7.
Fumble.
Another problem with the snap there.
Whoa.
And another tackle.
Great play by Noah Weber.
That's Noah Weber again. You're going to hear that name a lot out of the Tri-Cities. This elite team's been together. Now this is their 2nd year in existence.
And James is, Coach Canada is really proud of this defense too. He mentioned that they average about 6 points of defense scored on them. So he said that was one of his bright points of this football squad. So
San Francisco gonna punt here on 4th down. Bryson Kelly back to return for the elite.
Kid going to Southridge next year.
Here's a punt, end over end, low, returnable, but just going to let it bounce around midfield. It's going to be down there at about the 4, looks like about the 46, so good field position for the elite. It's tough to travel. We know just here in state, having to take an hour drive, or if you have to travel across the mountains to play, it's tough to get off a bus and play. It's got to be even tougher to get off a plane and get acclimated to your surroundings and play a football game.
Exactly. Well, the San Francisco team actually has been here for 2 days, so they've had a chance to practice and see the field, be able to practice on this field here. So getting acclimated to that.
Definitely. Here's the first snap for the elite. They're going to fake the handoff.
Oh, great catch by number 42.
And that is Drew Sanderson hauling in the pass there for the Elite. So a little bit better timing, better job with the snap. No first play jitters for the Elite.
Great play by him. Way to catch the ball, way to concentrate on the sideline there. The fingertip catch by Sanderson. Heading to Richland, the Bombers, next year. Looking forward to seeing them in a couple of years because they have freshman teams, correct? They'll be playing on those
they
teams.
do. First down and 10. Handoff. That looks like that's number 22. That's
like
DeAndre
Hendricks. Trying to make a play out there, get 2 yards on that draw play.
Some big kids on this Warriors team, the San Francisco Warriors team. We're down there. A big number 81, is that who it is down there?
Actually,
or 91.
91. The man that's anchoring the defense there is number 66. We talked to him, Philip Calabe. He'll be in high school next year. Great wrap up by number 8, Akil Leyland.
Yep, also the quarterback there.
Guy that plays both sides of the football. He's also.
See a lot of that. A lot of kids headed to Balboa High School. I see on this San Francisco team. Some kids headed to Reardon, Terra Nova, Lincoln, Cappuccino.
Reardon is one of the major high schools down there, and Terra Nova and programs like Sacred Heart.
Some good football. This running right pitch play. Looks like that's going to be good enough for a first down. It's interstate rivalries. What I like about this junior football is the advantage that these kids have. They'll be starting their spring and summer workouts for high school here just in a couple weeks. I know in Washington. Not sure about what happens down in California, but what a great stepping stone for these kids. 7th and 8th graders getting a chance to play in this basically an all-star game.
Exactly. All the kids coming together. A lot of the kids growing up, they grew up together, the same programs. We'll be playing against each other, but they have that bond with each other. Oh, a little overthrown ball there by Mason Martin. He's a kid who's going to go to Southridge next year.
And on the coverage, some good coverage there. That was number 29. I don't see him on the right. Might be 26. It was 26. That's Isaiah Luna. Underclassmen, 7th graders. Nice play. Good job in coverage there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
See what they'll do here on this play. They'll draw that Weaver. No Weaver, no fear. Touchdown. Touchdown. And like you said, those Weaver kids down there from the Tri-Cities. Touchdown.
Now there's 2 of them. They're cousins, I guess. And then one of the brothers plays on the high school team over there. Some good-looking kids.
On that draw play there.
So the Elite get on the board first.
That was awesome.
It was nice, real nice play.
Good kick.
Kick.
Extra point was really good.
Kicks up and good. So the Tri-City Elite get on the board first, 7-0 over the San Francisco Warriors. Warriors going to get the kickoff here for the 2nd series of the game. We'll be back here in a minute on the Washington Sports Network. Here's a return. It's going to be kind of bobbled.
Great gang tackle. So many numbers in there. It seems like the entire Elite team is on the coverage.
Yeah, great job. A lot of motivation for this Elite team, and and obviously for this Warriors team as well. Want to come up and it's an experience, obviously, but it's a chance to kind of represent your state and your region as well.
Absolutely.
So we'll see the 2nd series now for the Warriors. Gonna take this one about the 10. Under center, number 12.
Back there's a fumble. 57, elite. Brendan.
So not a good start there for the Warriors. Bobble snap
by Brendan Valero. But we apologize again. Just learning these last names. That was a great job. It was we were going to try to do a dive there, but it was a mishap with the handoff. And ball's on the ground, and number 57 from Elite picks it up. And
good effort there.
Great effort by Caleb.
Caleb Weber, yep. And the tackle by 66, that's Walter Lopez. Oh, excuse me, that looks like that was Philip.
Philip Alavu. That's also one of the kids we interviewed. He's, like I said, he's the anchor of that defense. He'll be going to Reardon next year down in San Francisco, and I know the coaching staff is really excited about having him come in and be a part of that program.
There's another handoff, big hole there. It's going to waltz into the end zone there.
Touchdown, Tri-City.
That's Hendricks.
Again, that read option. You know, it's extremely popular now. You know, Oregon and all these great programs in college are running, high school programs are
tough to defend.
It's really, really tough to defend. Ball's up, kicks good. And it's early, Hunter Spiva. In the South Bridge, 14-0. Elite taking advantage of all the turnover, taking advantage of the turnover there and turning it into points. Each other. It seems like the Tri-Cities team.
Another bobble there, but he's going to pick it up. He's got a little bit of room. He could go all the way. One man to beat. One man to beat. All it took. Kickoff return, touchdown, late flag though.
Late flag.
That might.
Oh, no. That is a kick returner's nightmare.
That could bring it all the way back.
That definitely.
On that.
That definitely is going to bring it back.
That's going to leave a mark, as they say. At the 5.
That is a key mistake there by number 84.
Oh, man, he was beat. It was a no doubt about it. Touchdown return, headed into the end zone, and a late block in the back. He's going to bring this thing.
Looks like it might just be 15 yards.
Spot of the foul.
From the spot of the foul.
Okay, so no touchdown. Akil Leyland, though, had an opening, took full advantage of it.
Well, the coaches said at the beginning of the game that he was a playmaker, and you know, I guess it took them a little while to get adjusted, but now with that penalty, it's unfortunate.
Well, here's a snap now.
Snap. Looks like the Elite got the ball again. They're signaling.
Oh, man.
57 again. The big man, Brendan, on the play. They had a muffled snap.
Another bad snap.
Yeah, another bad snap again. You can't have those things, especially in a game like that. I know that they're just getting together, and I believe the San Francisco team, has been going now for almost 15 games. They play all year long during the fall, so maybe a tribute to the long layoff.
Maybe, and you never know, injuries have occurred or that kind of thing. Sometimes you got to do center. I know I've seen that other teams. Here's a handoff, though. Plenty of room. This is Weber. Running down the sidelines. Big hit there by Isaiah Luna.
Awesome play by Luna. And that read option again.
So a big gain.
Very tough to detect where the ball is going to be if you're not paying attention out there. So gets to the outside, shakes a couple of his tacklers, and a big play by the stud
Weber. Caleb Weber there.
Chiawana? Is that
Chiawana, yeah, that's the new high school over there in Pasco in Eastern Washington.
Coach Graff over there. I know he's excited about having those two on this team next year.
Here's a handoff. This is Hendricks. He's running to the left. Breaks a tackle. Got a lot of room now on the sidelines, and there's the quarterback, number 8. He's all over the field.
They got
Akil Leyland.
on the play too. It looks like possibly a late hit.
And Stanley Samane out of Mills headed to Mills High School in the fall.
So it looks like about a 19-yard or 18-yard run, and they're also going to they have the defensive penalty there. Looked like a blow to the head.
Yeah, a lot of seen a big impact in that in the game these days. A lot of extra care being paid to head injuries and preventing that, and just the safety of these kids.
Exactly.
It's a big deal.
Extremely. They're paying attention. Even the NFL, Marshawn Lynch will no longer be able to put his head down. When he makes plays. So it's going to be
Martin back to pass. This one's going to be tipped and picked. This should go all the way. Pick 6. One man to beat, and that's Hendricks. Aaron Cruz is going to cruise all the way into the end zone. No penalties. Touchdown Warriors. So they get one on the pick. The ball was tipped. Nice play by Aaron Cruz to pick up that ball and race to the end zone.
Aaron Cruz is one of the guys to watch in this football game. The coaches are really high on him. He's a young man. He's only going to be in the 8th grade next year. He's one of the underclassmen. And that's one of the first names that came out of head coach from San Francisco, Fred Velasquez, said, you got to watch Aaron Cruz. He's an amazing athlete, and he's going to make plays today.
Well, there you saw it. He made a play and wasn't going to be caught, and outran Hendricks, which I know is one of the better athletes on the Tri-City Elite. So,
yes, you will see this. You will see Aaron Cruz all over the field. He's making a kick right now, the PAT, which is good. And the mental mistakes that they made early in the game, being aware of the tip pass and then taking it back to the house.
Yeah, definitely some playmakers. A couple big plays there. The one called back, the kick return. All right, so back, ready for a kickoff. The Warriors get on the board with a defensive touchdown. Cruz with the pick 6. This is the kick away. It's headed towards the sideline. It will be out of bounds. I'm going to see if they're going to, not sure if they're going to re-kick or going to take the, just take the penalty yardage. Nice day here. I mean, football, you don't want it too hot, and as long as it's not raining over here, it's, you can't complain. A lot of sports action happening around the state today. This is like the culmination of the spring sports season. You got track down here in Tacoma, soccer, softball, baseball happening over in the Tri-Cities.
All state, exactly.
This is like it. This is the big weekend in the spring.
And graduation's coming up, and kids are getting ready for, like you mentioned earlier, they're getting ready for their fall seasons, especially these young men. They'll be heading back down to San Francisco, getting acclimated to their high school teams, and it's an exciting time for these guys.
Yeah, it is.
The changeover.
Big milestone for these kids. Hard count there by Martin. He's back in the shotgun, looking to pass, swing pass. It's number 4. He's got a little bit of room, but not much.
Big play by number 84.
Xavier.
Camden.
Kennedy, I think, something like that there.
looks like he's going to be going to high school next year. I'm not really sure which one he's going to be going to. Yeah.
Undeclared. As of now, I'm sure he probably has an idea where he's going, but on our roster, it's listed as undeclared. Some great football down there in California, Northern Cal.
The Bay Area.
Bay Area.
A lot of these kids fans of the 49ers are, NFC West rival.
Big rival. This looks like a broken play. Martin's going to keep it and going to be tackled in the backfield. That looks like number 32, Philosophophi.
And Chris Kennedy also an assist with that tackle. He's going to Balboa next year. Great motor going around the end there to make that play. Looking at third down now.
Yeah, great pursuit. So now the momentum started to swing back San Francisco's way after that pick six.
I think they're waking up a little bit over there in San Francisco.
That helps.
Kind of get a feel, where they're at.
Yeah, it's got to help. Get those jitters out of the way. Here's Martin. He's back working out of the shotgun. He's got a man looking for him, but good defense. That's going to be picked. Who is that?
Number 84.
Nick Segea. I know I'm mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. Number 81.
Is that Xavier? Yeah,
oh,
Xavier.
Was that Xavier on that play?
That was Xavier, yes. A young man who kind of made up. He's making up for the early mistake, on that kick return. But, great awareness of where the ball was there again. A tip pass, Tri-Cities.
We'll see if that changes the strategy for Tri-Cities to stop testing these corners, throwing it into the secondary. San Francisco has been they've been making plays. Quarterback going to hand the ball up the middle to the fullback. We got a
Jerome Hank in there, going up the middle. Second down.
Yep, the big fullback.
That was a good draw play there.
Jerome Hunkin. They got a new quarterback in there. That's Sopronio Ruiz.
Going to
Cappuccino High School.
I have to learn that program. I think that's close. That's down there in that area of San Francisco. I think it's South San Francisco.
South San Francisco. A lot of these kids out of the South San Francisco area, Daly City. This ball, he's got plenty of room. This is a big boy. He's rambling. Stanley Sumain. Big yardage, first down. San Francisco, and he had a ton of room around the edge.
It's amazing how the size of some of these kids. I asked the coach before. I said, tell me about your kids. He said, I got a guy who's 6'2", 260, and going into high school, and majority of the kids that are seniors in high school are going to be that size. Yeah. And now you got a 13-year-old that's about to go in to
he's good at the Mills High School, Stanley Sumain.
I mean, you're going to Lincoln's and all these schools. A lot of these Washington schools would love to have that type of size.
Yeah, they would. Yeah. Here's another handoff. This is Cruz.
That Cruz kid, he does not go down easy. Probably weighs about 110, about 120.
He's small, but
he's a small guy. But the small guys like the Jaquiz Rogers type, or DeAnthony Thomas, he has that kind of speed. But he's only, like I said again, he's only going to be in the 8th grade next year, and so he's one of the most exciting guys coming out of that Bay Area for the juniors.
Yeah. And that's the thing, this event, this is the upper level of these kids. These are kids that are dedicated to football because they play it pretty much, year-round as far as training's concerned, getting a chance to go head-to-head with another team. This ball is handed off up the middle. That's number 32. That's Philosophophi. He's an underclassman. Don't have his hometown listed on there, but I'm sure he's in that South San Francisco area.
Like Pacificas and San Francisco, El Brays and Daly City. A lot of these kids come from all over that Bay Area.
That Lakeview area. I spent some time down there. But a good buddy of mine lives in that area. So I spent some time in Lakeview down there, South San Francisco, by San Francisco State College down there. Great area.
And same thing with, like how Tri-Cities, they have the South Ridge. Again, they all played together. You know, parents, guys play the local college ball. You know, actually local high school ball, play college ball. You know, some move in and they all raise their kids together and play. It's a great.
Back here, game action, 2:47 remaining in the first quarter, 14-7. San Francisco Warriors, though, with the ball here, 3rd down and about 5 on the 8-yard line. This is Cruz, and he's going to be gang tackled. About 4 Tri-City Elite met him at the line of scrimmage. Good sportsmanship, though, picking him up, dusted him off. That was Mitchell Croner was in on that one.
Dion
Kutzke in there. A whole host of elite in there. Some big boys on this.
I saw him. 2 of those guys going to Kennewick next year. Really excited about that. It's great to see Dion out there. He was a young kid. His father and I were teammates at Walla Community College when they had their program, and to see him grow and see Dad on the sidelines, this is what we all wish to have. You know.
We're in that age range where now we see all these kids competing. It's great. Cruz, he kicks field goals as well, and this one's going to be up, and it's going to be good. 14-10 now. So Cruz, he's a slash, right?
Oh, he does everything. University of Washington, they start off early in May with the juniors program where they bring them out, from all across the country, and so it's a great start for these guys to get looked at.
A little pooch kick trying to get into that second level. Kind of an onside, I guess you call that a pooch kick.
Yeah, a little squib kick. They don't want to get it back there to the dangerous.
That's probably smart. Kick returners,
DeAndre
Hendricks
and Caleb, or actually not Caleb. I'm getting the Weavers mixed up there. Noah back there. So you don't want certain guys. You don't want to get them guys in the open field because then they'll turn. 10 and 100 yards. So.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Elite here, about the 41. We're going to have a flag at movement. Saw the center's hand moved, and it looks like the left guard, and it's going to be false start on the Elite. It's going to back them up.
The recruiting's important up here. Last year, more than ever, I think we've sent out the most kids out of the state of Washington, for example. In history, got guys like Kavari Russell, who went to Notre Dame, Zach Banners, and the college radar started when they were in 8th grade. They knew about these guys coming out with high school and following there. So
here's Martin back to pass. He's going to hand off to Hendricks, and he's going to be met there by 66. Says, nuh-uh. That's Philip Calave on that play. That's a kid we talked to before the game.
And Nick
Segaya.
Nick Segaya. I'll tell you about this kid. This kid, I think this is my 1st or 2nd year playing football. I can guarantee you somebody's going to be looking at this kid. He's about 6'1", 6'2", and growing, about 230 in high school.
This is crazy. This is going to be Weber. He's going to go up the middle, then cut to the right, and guess who's there again?
The man in the middle.
Man in the middle.
66.
66. Yeah.
Philip Calave.
Yeah, Calave. And
he'll be heading to Reardon High School down there in the Bay Area.
So 3rd down, and it looks like about 13, 14. So some good defense from the Warriors. Martin back in the shotgun. He's going to pitch right. This is Hendricks looking for some room, looking for a block. He's going to get a couple of blocks and get up close to the 1st down. He's going to be short. Looks like about 2 yards short.
It looks like the footing down there is kind of tough there for DeAndre there. That to the outside, and it looked like he was looking to make a move and kind of slipped up there a little bit, but Good tackle there, good stop. We're going to see it fourth and it's like about fourth and
yeah. Well, yeah, a little bit longer.
See what kind of adjustments they make there on this fourth down here.
Taula on that tackle there, number 33 for the San Francisco Warriors. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a short time. All right, so we're back here, the Watch Sports Network, here at the Junior Tanoa Showcase. That was the end of the quarter, so now it's second quarter. 14-10. Tri-City Elite lead the San Francisco Warriors. They're going to punt here, the Elite. Cruz, one of the guys back, ready to return. Looks like it's going to, thought it was returnable. Takes a Tri-City bounce. Nope, it takes a Warrior bounce into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll get the ball at the 20. So we saw early on, we saw some misplays, some fumble snaps, just really out of sync, the Warriors. But now, after some great defensive plays, including that pick return by Cruz, they're right back in business, only down by 4.
Yeah, it looks like they had to make some slight adjustments. It looked like they were a bit nervous at the beginning of the game. Just some miscues, and you know that it can happen. You know, especially when you're playing again. You're just playing on the weekend, and I don't know how much time they spend practicing, but
it's a pitch to Cruz. He's going to pick up about 1.
He's one of those guys that did a good job in the first quarter. Got a touchdown, a pick for a touchdown, and but they just had to make some adjustments, and now they settled in, and Coach Vasquez got him rolling down there. Interesting to see, and looking at James down there pacing on the sidelines. You know, his baby is his defense.
Oh yeah,
taking pride in that. And so. Talked about that earlier.
Looking at Weber down there on the sidelines, he's kind of motioning to his ankle as this is going to be a handoff up the middle, and we got just a rugby scrum going on there. It looks like a gain of about 2, but there's some flags down.
I have to get Brendan's name down for Tri-Cities Elite there, number 57. This kid's going to Kennewick. Seems like everywhere the ball is, he is there. So
Villasenor. Brendan Villasenor.
We're gonna call him the villain.
The villain. Yeah, that's his new nickname.
His parents will like that.
Well,
they like that too much, but
he's getting talked about. So it's they say no. There's no such thing as bad press.
No bad press at all. But yeah, the Brandon V. He's definitely everywhere the ball is, he's there. And he's making some plays there on that defense. And, these guys. From my understanding, that they've been together for a long time and be playing against each other, and this is that brother bond that they'll always have.
Yeah.
Team Elite.
Oh yeah, definitely. You already hear it. This is going to be second down and 15. Ruiz back to pass. He's got a man. He's got Cruz. He hits Cruz, but Cruz gets hit. Ismael Mercado with the tackle there. The good coverage there on Cruz.
Number 2, from heading to Pasco, one of them Bulldogs next season. He's got the style down. It looks good out there on the football field. All them number 2s.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah, he's got it.
You got to have confidence being out there on the outside.
Yeah.
You know, you got to look good too.
Well, he's got the white gloves. He's got the towel hanging in the back, the Under Armour. You know, yeah.
The great Michael Irvin.
Got the drill.
The great Michael Irvin said one time, and Deion said, "You look good, you play good."
Hey, I believe it.
Big time players make big time plays in big games. And you got to look good when you do it.
You got to look good. And back in the game, Akil Leyland at quarterback. He's going to work out of the shotgun, looking for someone to throw to. Now he's going to scramble. Pursuit by the Elite. He's looking deep. Looks over the middle, throws over the middle. Not going to, incomplete. He's going for number 29. I do not have him on the roster.
It's actually.
See if I have that right. I don't know if you do. I thought it was 29. I could be wrong. I'm checking my rosters here. Don't have him. I'm sure he's on there somewhere.
We'll make sure we'll get him recognized on there.
So that's going to bring up
That might be Tanoa.
So that brings up 4th down. Warriors are going to punt back to return. Bryson Kelly for the Elite. Stands about midfield. Flag on the play. Punt is high. Fair catch. Almost hit by an Elite player. It's going to take a Warrior bounce. They're going to pick it up. Looks like they're going to say it is down at about the 40. I'm saying the 42. There's a flag. Illegal procedure. Or false start, excuse me. So 9:34 left to play here in the second quarter. This is the first of 2 games today. The next game, which I believe is supposed to start at 3 o'clock, is the Washington Warriors and the Arizona Matai Warriors.
Should be a good game. The Washington Warriors getting ready there. Coach Strickland actually has his son going to be being the head coach today. He's suited and booted, ready to go with their team. And you know, that team, the Washington team, is made up of a lot of local kids from the Auburn, SBSL.
Yeah, that's the Tacoma area.
Puget Sound League out here in
Even
west side of the mountains. So look forward to seeing that game. So kids are going to be going to the schools like Graham Capalison, Bonnie Lake, Washington, Franklin Pierce. And the Arizona team, I'm interested to see the Arizona team because they have a lot of kids that are going to be going to good schools down there like Centennial and Cactus and Mount Ridge. It looks like it's all Central too in Arizona.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Arizona football is really starting to pick up momentum too as well.
Yeah.
Guys like Rich Rogers down there.
Arizona.
Coach Graham, Todd Graham down there too. So it looks like they're re-punting.
Yeah, looks like they're going to take the penalty. Back to punt. We're going to have a punt up and away. This one's going to be, looks like they're going to let it bounce.
Oh, you got to get.
Takes a Tri-City bounce. And it's going to be down at the 26.
Advantage Elite, getting good field position there.
That was Akale Leland on the punt. That'll set up a first down here for Elite. Good field position, great field position. Looks like they're taping up Weber down there. I think he's gonna go, which is great to see. As new quarterback in for the Elite, that's Evan Spiel. He's gonna juke. He's gonna evade a tackler. Get tackled, yeah, but looks like there's a flag on the play. Spiel, I believe, headed to Kamiakin in the fall. And I know these kids, because we're based out of the Tri-Cities, I know they have team camps coming up. They have their first practices, I believe, next week. They get to start. There's some rule changes this year. The WIAA, the Washington Interscholastic Athletic Association, changed some rules on a number of practices. I know it's affected some teams. Just in a number of days they can have workouts and practices, so some teams having to cut back on some of the workout days.
Yeah, and the San Francisco team, they when we talked to them earlier, they said that they have their fall and spring, so the kids can work out year round, basically.
Oh my goodness, Spiel to Noah Weber. He's going to be tackled after a big gain. First down.
Noah Weber, he looks fearless. And I actually got a chance to see him a little bit last year when he played, and he's a football player. You know?
Yeah.
The size does not matter with him, and you know it's in his heart, and you can tell, you know, by how he plays.
Yeah, these just such a big advantage. I mean, for these kids, all of them, you know, heading into their high school years, this experience they've been able to get. I'm just looking at the size of some of these kids, and they look like they're already, you know, juniors and seniors size. Hard count's going to draw off number 33. That's Ray Lua.
You know, growing
Tarala.
up in junior ball and everything else, you on Friday nights in the fall, you're able to go to the high school games and see, you know, the superstars and say, you know, one day I'm going to come out this tunnel, or one day I'm going to be wearing the purple and white, or you know, I'm going to be wearing the black and orange, or, you know, or wearing Jamaican colors and things of that nature. The same thing for San Francisco too.
Yeah. This is going to be Kelly. He's going to catch the seam pass into the end zone. Touchdown, Tri-City Elite.
Pretty play there. Bryson Kelly heading to Southridge, touchdown. Nice screen pass. That's a wonderful screen pass. The timing's there. Wide open, he runs in, touchdown. Tri-City's Elite.
Yeah, great play call there by the coaching staff.
They're down there high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
Good job at Coach Kuski there. Still light on his toes.
And the kick is up and good, so that does make it 21-10. Tri-City Elite. DVD copies of this game will be available. Full high res. Head to the website, check that out and get that. Here we got a kickoff. This is Cruz. He does it all on the return. Evades a couple tacklers, but he's brought down about the 27.
Post tackle, 9, 6,
so
10.
And this is the last game of the, I know for the Tri-City Elite, this is the last game kind of their season as they head again. The 8th graders head into high school. So this is their last chance to make a statement and last chance for them to play together. I'm not sure about the San Francisco Warriors if they have more games left, but I have to assume this is getting towards the end of their season as well.
Yeah, summertime, kids are going on trips and families and stuff.
Cruz with the handoff. He's going to gain about 3.
Little misdirection play there, like a wing. They're running the wing T type offense, kind of a read, learning into the read option, which is, again, for some of the kids that are going into high school next year, they're going to be running these offenses probably at their freshman level.
Yeah.
Some may be moving up to the varsity level, depending on the school's needs, but.
Ryan Rosales, the center, is going to snap the ball.
31.
And that's going to be Jerome Hunkin, the fullback, underclassman, undecided. So they're listed as underclassmen on here. Means they're typically means they're a 7th grader heading into their 8th grade year. So there's plenty of chance for them to just continue to gain their football skills. And
Coach Velasquez, again, is doing a great job with those kids down there, and the staff really, he's put together a really good staff and a lot of knowledge on that sideline, and they really care about the kids down there in that area. They try to do their best to get them in the proper schools that can get their education, and so they can move on and be successful.
Without a doubt. Soprano Ruiz at quarterback, under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch the ball. That was 44, Chris Kennedy. He's headed to Balboa High School.
Made a play a little bit earlier. I believe, or actually, 84 made the interception. 44's been making plays all day long.
That's going to bring up, I believe it's 4th down.
So they got to get, Leyland, they got to get him the football a little bit more.
Yeah.
Notice it lately they haven't had him at quarterback. They have to start getting him the ball. They've been working on getting Cruz the football as well.
Yeah, and Leyland.
That they faked it, but
yeah,
it's a good punt.
This is Kelly, Bryson Kelly with the return. He's going to break a tackle. Now one to go down. And nice return
Reggie Bush-esque punt return there, Mike.
Yeah, about a 20-yard return.
Bryson Kelly going to Southridge next season. Sure they're excited about that. Looks like he's got really good size on him too there.
He does, you know, a receiver. He's got a brother, he's got an older brother that's already in the Southridge program. I believe he's going to be a senior. So that Kelly name over there in Tri-Cities, one you're going to hear a lot about. They had a camp over in the Tri-Cities recently. Chris Miller, former NFL quarterback, also played at Oregon. Coaches down in Oregon, the Portland area, came up and did a quarterback and receivers camp, and Kelly was one of the receivers at that camp. This is Spiel, busted plays. He's going to end up keeping it himself, head around the left. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 on just a busted play.
Looked like the running back ran to the wrong hole, and he was going to do the read there, but very heavy play by the quarterback on 12. Spivey?
Yeah, that's no, that was Spiel.
Or Spiel? Okay, he's going to be going to Kamaikan next year. Great tradition there at that school.
They're going to be one of those loaded teams. A lot of youth out there, a lot of young players last year. So Spiel still in at quarterback, working out of the pistol. He's going to hand the ball off. That's Weber up the middle, evades a couple tackles. Gets the first down about the 15.
Great run. And there's that ball of energy there, hyping up his teammates and getting them involved. And like I said again, you know, amongst all that equipment, I can just see the heart in him. You know, he plays really, really hard, and that's the kind of football player that you would want on your football team. You get 11 of those, you might win a few state championships.
Yep. All these kids love football. That's why they're out here. Could be doing other things, baseball, track, basketball going on, AAU's going on. These kids love football. That's why they're out here. Spiel going to take the snap, working out of the gun. He's got a man up the seam. I believe that's Mercado. It is. Into the end zone. Nice slant route there. Touchdown, Tri-Cities.
Great catch. Great slant route by number 2 there. Ishmael, is that Ishmael?
Yep, Ishmael Mercado.
That was a great route. Great throw by Spivey there, and touchdown. And we're up 27-10 here. That's the way to do it. That's the way to look the ball in, you know, both hands, and get upfield, you know, and eyes upfield, you know. Look the ball into your hands and making sure that you secure it and make a play.
And it kicks up and good.
Somebody's teaching them well down there.
Yeah.
And his fashion coordinator too is doing a good job too. You know, I love the socks.
Bulldog tradition there, Pasco.
Yeah, so I followed them a little bit when I was, you know, over here on the west side, because we're well aware of, you know, what's going on over there, especially going to junior college over there. And actually, I graduated from Central Washington, so
you know,
playing there.
This is Cruz. He's going to shake, evade one tackler. No, he's not. Nice open field tackle there by Derek Gillespie to bring down Cruz. Cruz getting a lot of work. I wonder if he's starting to get tired, if they're going to.
They say he's a ball of energy too. It's just, you know, he's got to get things flowing there. Right now, you can kind of see the body language there. It kind of, you know, not really getting into the game, you know, the momentum shift over there with Tri-City Elite. And it looks like they're shuffling in some new players on the defensive side of the ball. Get some of the other guys some playing time too here.
Yeah.
And also with the San Francisco team too. It looks like, you know, Leland's back at the quarterback position.
Yep, Leland at the quarterback. You got Cruz there to his right, working out of the pistol. Hard count, ball going to be handed off to number 29, but he's going to be tackled in the backfield.
Number 88.
By big number 88. Oh my goodness, that's Eddie Medeles.
Medeles, okay.
Kid headed to Kennewick.
Now you got Medeles going to Kennewick. You got Krisky going to Kennewick.
Got some beef.
That's some beef down there on that defensive line. Looks like Kobe Jackson too is going to be handling.
Yep, and Villasenor. So all the big numbers look like they're heading to Kennewick. That's good there for Coach Templeton there at the Lions. Akil, he's just going to keep it. Run to the left. He's got to pick up about 4 or 5 on the play.
Again, it looks like a broken play, trying to turn something in. Trying to turn something out of that.
Yeah.
Basically.
You want the ball in the hands of your best player. He's there at quarterback. Great spot for him. I love to see this kid get the ball out in space.
You got to find some ways too to get number one Aaron Cruz in football.
Yep. Here's a pass going to be completed.
Good catch. There's that kid again. No, I'll tell you something, man.
Hey.
He's everywhere on the football
These
field.
kids, I believe they're cousins. These two Weber kids.
Is that
man.
like a strong safety there?
He's just the football player.
Like
you don't even give him a position. You just say, go, you just let him do whatever he wants to do.
They have to coin a phrase. They call him the wolf.
Do they?
He's just everywhere.
He is, man.
Line him up somewhere, just let him just tackle. Find the ball and just go to it.
He does, though.
Normally at the strong safety, he's not too fast, but he's not too slow. He's just right there. He's a playmaker now.
Yeah. This handout's going to be, that's Stanley Salmain, or Samani, number 0.
He'll be going to Mills High School. He plays both sides of the football.
Looks like they're going to say that the spot is way short, well short.
Even shorter than what they had before.
Yeah. So looks like it's going to be first down Elite. So 28-10 with 2:50 remaining here in the second quarter. And the Warriors looks like they're going to have 12 men on the field. This is DeAndre Hendricks. Nice cut. Just short of the first down. No flag there on the extra man as he was sprinting off the field for the Warriors. The Warriors going to try to get a stop here, though. I mean, they're down 18.
They killed
3 scores, but they don't want to make it 4.
Yeah, it killed Leland on that tackle. He needs to, wrap up. And some of the fundamentals that these kids are still, they're learning still. And hopefully they'll be able to go to the high school level and get great coaching. Lincoln program is where he's going to be attending next year. Hopefully they'll be able to plug him in there and give him all the tools he needs to be successful at that level.
This is Weber up the middle. Good
tackle.
First down, yeah, very nice tackle. That was number 32. Philosophai.
Got a man.
Tofi. Looks like a player is down on the field. We'll go ahead and take an injury timeout here up in the booth. We'll be back with some more action live here from the Junior Tanoa Showcase. All right, we're back here after the injury. I believe that was, did we get the Scott Gordon, 65, coming off the field. So the Elite here, first down and 10 from about the 15. Spiel's going to pitch the ball over to Mercado, running to the left. He's going to evade one tackler, take on another, and get about back to the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by number 12, Saprino Ruiz, headed to Cappuccino High School.
And that's a kid that's playing both sides of the football. He's playing quarterback and he's playing a linebacker position. And
we talked to him quite a bit.
Tebow type size for for high school kid, and playing middle linebacker there. That's great pursuit there by the San Francisco team.
There's a lot of talent down there in the Bay Area, and obviously a lot of colleges down there. Look at these kids. You got obviously got Stanford down there. You got Cal. Some great programs, and then a ton of smaller colleges. As Spiel's gonna fake the handoff, bootleg out, looking for his guy. Guess who? Cruz almost had it. Can't do everything, I guess. Ball was underthrown. Cruz almost came down with the pick.
Good spot. It looks like the quarterback kind of, threw it a little bit too late. We should have threw it on the break, but great recognition by Cruz, seeing the quarterback rolling out and almost making an interception. little tiny guy corner, but like I said, I told you, he pops the popcorn too. Like,
Yeah.
So he does everything.
So that brings up it's third down now. Third down and 9, I'm going to call it. Spiel still in at quarterback, number 12 there. He's got Hendricks in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball to Hendricks. He's going to not go down, that's for sure. Plowing forward. Looks like he's going to gain about 6.
Yeah,
that'll bring up 4th down.
He doesn't go down on first contact, which is a good benchmark for a running back. You know, keeping their legs moving, keep driving, and holding on to the football when you get into a crowd. That's the key. A lot of running backs, you know, not being coached up. But when they get in traffic, you know, they have a lot of fumble problems, and you don't want to be labeled as a fumbler. You know, especially when you go in. You know, working on the little things, and that's another thing too, that you know, you watching, you're in the 7th, 8th grade, you know, the fundamentals are so important in football. You know, the little things. You know, you got to hold on to the football when you're in the crowd, look the ball in when you're catching a pass, and when you make a tackle, wrap it up.
Yep.
A lot of the guys are not being taught properly, so and taking the time out to learn how to do those things, you know, and be coachable. So that's the key.
So here's the fake field goal. They're going to toss the spy, but he's running to the right, looking to get a first down. He's not going to get it.
And guess who ate the tackle?
That's number 12, one of them, Soprano Ruiz.
And Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz was out there. I believe Akil Leyland was over there too somewhere.
No relation. No Cruz. No relation to Victor Cruz in New York.
No. So a good stand there by the Warriors, the San Francisco Warriors. That's what they needed. Not allowing the score after it looked like, you know, Tri-City was going to get something out of that. They come up with nothing. So 10 seconds left till halftime. We'll see what kind of tricks San Francisco can pull out to maybe put some points on the board before the clock runs out.
Well, they're still in the wing team formation, so they might have a little trick.
They might. They're a flag down.
Out on the football field.
I'm not sure. What was that call? It's on the defense. They got 12 men on the field. Still got 12 guys on there. Trying to sneak a guy on. Number 20 will run off the field. That was Gabe Richards. And looks like they're just going to, just start the clock. They're going to say wind the clock. So that should take us into halftime. And it will. So halftime here at the Junior Tanoa Showcase. Game number 1 of 2 today. Had a majority of success. San Francisco got on the board, had a kickoff return, call back on a block in the back. Then they had a interception return by Aaron Cruz. Went for 6. That's how they got on the board. And then a field goal. All the scoring there for the Warriors. So now the kickoff. This one's a nice kickoff. It's going to go into the end zone, though. That was Darion Moore back for the Tri-City Elite. So 1st and 10 for the Elite. This is the the Tanoa Junior Showcase, 2013 Junior Showcase. 4 teams competing in this showcase, kind of a tournament style. Not a true tournament in that there's 4 games total, but a great event. 2 teams from Washington, the Elite, which is the Tri-City team here today. They're out of the Tri-Cities Washington, which is Eastern Washington, and then the Washington Warriors, they're out of basically South Seattle, Tacoma area. And then a team from Arizona also competing in this junior showcase. So here's the first play of the second half. That's Hendricks. He's just going to get kind of handed to him, I guess, there on the sidelines. That's the quarterback, Akil Leyland.
Great job by him coming in and making a tackle there. Also, Phillip, the stopper, 6'6", Route 66 there.
Yeah, Route 66.
Ain't nothing
Get
going
your
down
kicks.
that.
Nothing.
Down
Now-
that aisle.
Now, Leland, Keel Leland was in on that tackle. He's out of Lincoln High School, and you got a little bit of information about the history of Lincoln High School.
Yeah, Lincoln is based out of San Francisco there, and the great Mike Holmgren.
Yeah.
I found out that that's his old high school, and he was a quarterback down there. And for those that don't know who Mike Holmgren is,
Oh, well,
oh,
there's Leland right there out of Lincoln. Almost had the interception.
yeah, that was a great play by him. Even better play by Bryson.
Yeah, Bryson Kelly was the receiver there.
Defending that play.
Yeah.
But, you know, the great Mike Holmgren from the Green Bay and our Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
I say our because we're from the state of Washington. You know, he's a graduate from there. And it looks like he's gonna be doing some color commentary too. So Coach Holmgren, and excited to see that. But was with the Cleveland Browns.
No doubt.
A couple years ago.
Mason Martin in at quarterback for the Elite. He's looking towards the sidelines there, looking for his receiver. Darion Moore is going to overthrow him, though.
Yeah, great defense in there. Defensive play. The D-line's been getting some pressure on the quarterback there. It looked like they got fourth down going. And they're sending the punt team out. But Lincoln's a good, great school down in the San Francisco area.
Yeah.
Also looked up Reardon, got some notables out of there. Keith Henderson from the Mets, or
Yep.
Keith Hernandez, excuse me.
Yep.
And funny guy, Rob Snyder. So San Francisco's got a rich tradition of athletes as well as talented films.
Yep. So here's a punt return. There's Leland right there.
Akil also, I found out that he has some family up here in Seattle, so
Okay.
I believe his grandmother and his father was originally from up this area,
Okay.
so Pacific Northwest. So a lot of the San
roots.
Francisco ties roots are based in Washington.
Yep.
You mentioned, Team Elite. A lot of the majority of the kids are going to be playing in the Big 9 next year, which is we have tremendous amount of respect for that, for the east side of the mountains.
Yeah.
Football, we know that they're really tough football players over there.
Yeah.
And that's the spirit.
There's a nice run there. That's number 44, Chris Kennedy. He might take it all the way. He will into the end zone to the house. Great run, great vision on that up the middle run there. Chris Kennedy, headed to Balboa High School, gets the Warriors on the board first.
It looks like they, out of the wing tee, Chris Kennedy saw the opening from the backside, opening it up and just cut and just ran up the field. And great vision. And that's what you need as a running back. You got to have vision and being able to get the ball and seeing the moves before you make them. And he did that. Chris Kennedy making up for some early mistakes and making big plays.
Nice run there, and there's the extra point tacked on by Aaron Cruz. Cuts into this Tri-City Elite team lead, 28-17, so 11-point difference now with 10:38 remaining.
With these young men and get the names out early and be on the radar in the next 5 to 6 years, some of these guys will be getting recruited by these major programs.
Yeah.
And I like what they're doing over there at Wazoo. University of Washington, Steve Sarkisian doing a great job. Oregon, the coaches down at, I give some love to Stanford. And David Shaw, and the new head coach down at the University of Cal, Sonny Dykes, bringing the Bear Raid to the Pac-12. And so Rich Rod, too. And Coach Graham down there.
Here's the extra point is going to be blocked. That was 44 there. That was Chris Kennedy, I believe, breakthrough there and got his hand on that one. All right, so here's the kickoff after the touchdown and blocked extra point. Akil Leland with the reception, looking for a seam. Got a seam. He's got speed. Yeah, and he's legit because he had a chance to break that.
Definitely. Has a good size for his age. I think he just turned 13.
Oh, man,
years old. He's about 6 foot.
Yeah,
And I was really impressed with him. Young man, very articulate, and he knows what he wants to do. He said, "I'm going to Lincoln. There's no other school that I could go to. My brother's going there, and I love it down here in the Bay Area." He said pre-game, and really excited to see what he's going to do in the next 4 to 5 years. At the next level, at high school level.
So here's the pitch toss. Going to the left.
Cena.
Yep, that was Sabrina Ruiz at quarterback.
Short game. Brings up a second down.
Brings the ball to about midfield, second down, and looks like about 7. Ruiz under center, and hand the ball off to the fullback. He's got plenty of room. Looks like he's going to get the first down. That was number 41.
31.
Excuse me, 31. That's Jerome Hunkin again, the fullback. Runs for about 8, gets the first down.
Having that Michael Robinson type Delaney Walker fullback, it seems like the fullback is starting to, kind of fade away, but he's bringing it in.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back, as you will.
Lots of Tofi in the backfield there at fullback. Tried to get it to Kennedy on the snap, couldn't. Kennedy going to fall on the ball there, so that'll bring up second down.
See, that was 44 again.
Yeah, fell on that ball there. That was Chris Kennedy who recovered that.
Maybe going to down boy next year. Some of the kids going to Terra Nova High School. Notable alums down there. Keith Hernandez.
Yep. Inside handoff. Oh, but he put it on the carpet. That was Saney.
Let me guess. Another one of them Weavers had the football.
Probably, yeah. They tend to do that. That was Caleb Weaver coming up there with the fumble.
Glad to see him back in the game.
Just got to hold on to the ball there.
It looked like he was running up the ball the field again. When you get in the crowds as a running back, you need to make sure that you're securing the football. And it looked like somebody came from behind and stripped the ball from his backside. And the elite gets the ball back again and in good field position.
So the elite take over. Ball on the 38. Mason Martin at quarterback. He's going to throw it into the flat and intended for more, but number 84, Xavier Kennedy.
Look like Mason needs to get
on the coverage.
Trying to get them on a corner route there. Kind of short-armed it a little bit there. Almost had a good break by number 84.
So Martin. Now we're going to have a flag. That's going to be delay game.
Illegal participation. They had 12 men on the field. They need to figure out who. Figure out who needs to come out there. They have too many men on the football field here.
Okay, so we'll repeat second down. 2nd and 15. Ball on the 30, right on the 32, just short of the 32.
Elites, doing a good job of mixing it up and running passes and throws.
Yeah, they're well coached, well drilled. Fake to Hendricks. Oh, my goodness. Akil Leyland unloaded on the receiver there.
Yeah, that looked like an Ed Reed shot right there. Good job by the young man, number 8 there, being able to read. It was a good job by the quarterback, too, releasing the ball on time there, too.
Yep.
It's about timing now with these guys right now, but that was a good play by the young man heading to Lincoln. They're going to be really excited about having him in the program in the next couple of years. New quarterback.
So 3rd down. Yep, that's Spiel. Evan Spiel. Here's a handoff. There's number 1. Weber running hard. And
again,
Leyland in there now. He's laying the hat. Bringing the wood from the free safety position there.
Down 17. Still with 4 minutes left, 4:51 left in the game here. Look like we've got to take this punt return.
So here's the punt, and Leyland is back to return. Punt is not going to be returned. It's going to take a Tri-City bounce, though, all the way down to about the 25 where it's going to go out of bounds. So good defensive stop by the Warriors. Causes the punt by the Elite, and they'll take over there with the ball at the 25.
This is exciting to know that, and we mentioned earlier with the programs and what they're doing with the 8th graders, and I'm excited to see, hopefully next year we'll see some kids come from the Seattle and North Seattle areas, because a lot of the Washington Warriors team is comprised of
the South,
Puget Sound League, the SPSL as they like to call it, and there's a lot of proud alum guys, because when we were at Central Washington, a lot of guys, when they introduce themselves, I play, my name is Aaron Mall. I played at Bellarmine Prep, SPSL, and so, and now Aaron Mall is the head coach at Bishop Blanchette. So, all those guys have a lot of pride when it comes to that. The Big Nines has a lot of pride too. Yeah.
Actually, it's a new league over there now. It's the same, a lot of the same teams, but it's called the Mid-Columbia.
Mid-Columbia.
They just as last year, actually this year, this school season will be the first year of that. So it's all the Tri-City teams. There's 7 schools there in the Tri-Cities, plus Walla Walla. Now comprise what's called the Mid-Columbia. The teams that broke off are the teams in Yakima, Eisenhower, and Davis, and then Wenatchee, Eastmont, and Moses Lake. So a little bit of change, but it's basically the same league.
Number 32, Hayden Larson.
Hayden Larson there.
That name again, Hayden Larson on the tackle.
Yep.
We're ran by 44 again, Chris Kennedy. Seeing a lot of, he should be close to 100 yards in this game. He had that long run earlier for a touchdown. Running the wing option read, which is very popular at Bellevue High School, the #1 team in the country. And the state of Washington too as well.
Here's a snap, handoff again of fullback right up the middle, running ball on the carpet. We've seen a lot of that.
Is that Brandon V again? We're gonna see if he pounces on the ball again. They got the ball back there.
Yeah, it looks like Warriors will retain San Francisco Warriors. So we got the San Francisco Warriors involved in this, the Washington Warriors and the Arizona Matai Warriors. Just got the roster for the Arizona. That game's going to be coming up at 3. There you see some of the schools and stuff that represented there.
Valley Vista. A lot of kids coming from the Glendale, Surprise area. Glendale, like I said, Arizona has some really good football going on now. And they have a small roster, so a lot of good guys will probably be playing both ways like this team. Number 0, he's a load.
Yeah, he is a load.
He looks like I think he, I don't believe, look at the notes, but I believe they said that he's about over 230 pounds. He's 13 years old. I mean, I don't know what they're feeding him down there, but They're doing,
Yeah, it's got a yeah.
they're doing a great job. Whatever they're doing down there is doing a great job. And I just imagine that these kids are going to just, develop.
Oh yeah.
In the programs that they'll be attending next year. And the coaches got some gems there.
Yep. Ruiz under center, looking to throw it, but under pressure, a lot of pressure. Tackle there by, I think that's number 47. Is that Larson again? No, that's Mitchell Croner, excuse me. Mitchell Croner, the original, the initial pressure.
With the assist coming from Dante Powell, too. Big D lineman. We're excited about him.
That's
He's going to
big
be
old kid.
Being a Brave next year.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of pride down there in Tri-City.
Yeah, oh yeah. Love their football.
Love their football and baseball and everything.
And baseball, yeah, that's true. Kind of love it all, I guess. And I know this team was put together to make kind of a statement of, hey, we are out here. The Tri-Cities is here. As Kelly decides whether or not to field it, he's not. Going to let that one roll. Great punt. All the way down to inside the 20 there, inside the 15, right about the 13, 14-yard line.
He did a good job of getting away from the football because I've seen a lot of times where he can misjudge the football. The best punt returners are the ones that are able to see the ball coming off the foot and, locating it in the air and, making good decisions. That's key. If you're a good punt returner, make good decisions. So, securing the football and making sure everybody's out of the way.
Yeah.
So making that call in the air. If you can't get to the football, make the call and get it out of the way. And make sure everybody else is out the way as well.
Yeah. Caleb Weber was in there on that punt return or punt. There was no return. This is Mason Martin. He's going to hand the ball off to Hendricks. DeAndre Hendricks going to break a tackle, but then he's going to get a mouthful of Mr. Leyland.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of getting upfield. That's one of the things he's going to have to work on next year, wrapping up, coming in and wrapping up and securing the tackle. And, everybody's flying to the football, that makes for a great team defense.
Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on the elite.
Put some hits on some of them receivers out there. I'm telling you, I was forgetting that this is 8th graders out here.
Hey, I tell you.
Or I'm saying now freshmen.
Yeah, that's true. Now. They are. Yeah, maybe that's why it looks.
Sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm so impressed because I'm like, these cannot be 7th and 8th graders.
Imagine being. I think the biggest kid I ever saw when I was in high school was maybe about 210 or something like that. They put him on. It was automatic. If he was over 200 pounds, you're going on the offensive line coming in as a freshman.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now these guys are 230 and linebackers and.
Yeah, my goodness.
First
and 15, yeah. First and 15. That's Caleb Weber. He's going to get whipped down. Noah Weber, number 1.
I was thinking I saw a flag out there, but actually it's number 16 on the bench's shoes.
Shoes, yeah.
The yellow.
Yeah,
yellow.
took a glimpse of that. So that's like a 16-yard run there by Noah Weber, going to make a first down. 37 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Winding down on a nice day here out at Auburn Memorial Stadium in Auburn, Washington, just south of Seattle, if you're not familiar with this area. Nice, right across from Auburn High School. As Martin's going to hand the ball off to Hendricks. He's got a lot of room, one man to beat. And Akil Leyland will be the guy to make the tackle there to save a even longer run. So another big run from the elite puts him right about midfield.
It's a good run there.
One more game again coming up today at 3 o'clock, right about there. Going to be Arizona taking on Washington. Looks like they're going to let the clock wind down to the end of the third quarter. So one more quarter to play. We'll be right back for the start of that fourth quarter here on the Washington Sports Network. All right, start of the fourth quarter here. Tri-City Elite with the football. Mason Martin back there in the pistol. He's going to hand off the ball. That's number 4. That's Darion Moore. He's got a seam. He's got a run, a long run down to the 20. Helmet comes off. Nice run by Moore.
Great run by Moore.
Wow.
That was a classic run there. Great vision by him, being able to cut and seeing the open green. When you get the ball like that, you have to find the opening like that, and he did a great job on that play.
Yeah.
Typically, continues to work on his speed. But, you should never get caught from behind once you get in the open. But there's a bunch of athletes out here, so
that's true. There's that.
Good job by him, and he's going to Kamaikan too.
Man,
they're loaded.
Loaded. Mason's going to toss over to Mercado. He's going to cut back, running up the backside of his lineman. Going to gain about 6. So some good plays coming out of the quarter there. Coach is able to strategize, get everybody on the same page, talk about maybe the series of plays they were going to run coming out of the quarter break. We've seen 2 well-executed plays, 2 good runs, and now the Elite are there in the red zone.
Big yardage there on that play, and we'll see what they're going to do here with second down.
All right, go up top to 42. I bet we're going to see a ball in the air here. Nope, we're going to keep it on the ground, right back up the middle. That's Moore again, running hard. Met by a number of Warriors, though, including Big 66, Philip Calave, excuse me.
Reilua Talala.
Yeah, Reilua Talala.
Sound like he got a lot of fans down there too.
Yep, they're cheering
this,
on.
If you're watching this game right now, there's a lot of people down there, especially the contingent from the Bay Area. A lot of family members, like I said, live up this area. So it's a good atmosphere for these kids.
Yeah.
It's great fun.
Yep, especially on this Memorial Day weekend, so you got the extended weekend. People able to make the trip here on the West Coast, so it's not too bad. I don't know if they drove up, flew up, or whatever. I believe probably most of them flew. Not a bad trip.
Yeah, they've been here beside the ball for San Francisco team. We'll hope to see him tomorrow playing.
Yeah. And that's Spiel going to keep it himself. Looks like he's going to I think he's going to get the first down on that.
Chris Kennedy on the play there too.
Chris Kennedy.
Making a tackle.
That's a big kid too.
Making sure that he doesn't actually get too faked out. He's basically
kept his positioning, good form tackle.
Good form tackle, being able to watch his hips and making sure that he doesn't get faked out there.
Yeah. 2 receivers split out. Kelly at the lower half of your screen. Martin in at quarterback. Going to hand the ball off. That's Hendricks up the middle. Keeping legs moving forward. He's going to gain about 3. That'll bring up second down and goal.
Yeah, Hendricks is finding a way to get to that end zone. He's keeping his feet moving. As a running back, if you keep your feet moving and making progress towards the end zone, one slip away from the defender, it could be 6. So
easily.
A lot of rotation. I'm seeing a lot of different corners and different safeties, and those guys have a small numbers there.
Yeah.
Over there over San Francisco team, but
Martin.
Like they're in shape.
Hendricks.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone.
Touchdown Hendricks. He's gonna have to coin that name there, man.
Yeah.
DeAndre.
Is he a Kamaikan kid too? Is that right?
DeAndre.
Oh, it's Pasco. Excuse me. He's Pasco.
Don't worry about DeAndre. You can pay me later.
Yeah, for that. Yeah.
We'll make some T-shirts there for you. Get down there.
Yeah.
make it big time down there in Tri-Cities.
So kick up and good. That makes it 41-17. So a lot of offense out of these Tri-City Elite. Warriors, though, hanging in there.
You know, I can guarantee you that this is going to be a learning experience for their program, and they'll be ready. They'll continue to be ready and continue to come up here and perform.
Without a doubt. Spiva on the kickoff. And the ball's going to be returned. Took a different bounce than what I believe that's Sani down there on the return. Let it bounce in front of him.
You can't do that as a returner.
Yeah, you can't let it bounce.
You can't do that as a returner, and that goes down to fundamentals. And special teams, you have to, you continue to work on those things. But as a returner, you must be aware where the ball is and get to it. You know, even if you have to go and fair catch it or whatever the case may be, you know, you can't give the other team an opportunity to get to it. So his blockers and up man should be aware of where the ball is and fair catch it. But it is a learning. These kids are learning how to play. And who was that kid? Sani?
Yeah.
And the Terranova. So that's something that he's going to have to work on.
So now here the Elite now with a gift. Martin's going to look for his receiver. I believe that's Larson again. He's going to come back to make the catch. Nope, that was Sanderson. Excuse me, number 42. Makes the catch.
42 Drew. Touchdown, Sanderson. That's just so easy. Well, play action, play there, and we got a flag down.
I believe it was
coming back.
Yeah, I believe it's roughing the passer. He made a preliminary call, but I'm not sure.
So
this might be coming back though. I don't know. You know.
It looks like possibly a holding.
Yeah.
Cause see with the shoes, you know, the kids are styling. They got some nice looking uniforms up down there in San Francisco. I figured that they would go with the maroon and gold type situation. They kind of look like Raider-esque kind of.
Almost, yeah. More East Bay than.
Wearing the high-colored yellow shoes.
Yeah, he's got those.
Thinking there's a flag on the field every time they're out there.
Hey, you can't miss that kid. I believe that's number
16.
16. Gavin Shilar.
He's one of those undeclared kids too. Getting a little action there. And San Francisco's rotating their guys in. Realize it's fourth quarter. Let's get these guys. You know, the game's kind of getting away from them. Get some playing time here.
Martin, he's going to keep it. Nope, excuse me, that's Spiel. He's going to go for the pitch to Hendricks.
A little risque pitch there. But
yeah.
It's a good read by him. Trying to make something happen for this Tri-City Elite.
The biggest thing I see that this will do, one of the things it'll do for these kids, both sides, but you know, I look at the Tri-City Elite and just knowing a lot of these kids in the schools I go to, is just the confidence of playing against a team from another state, you know, from a big metropolitan area like San Francisco. It gives you that confidence that you can play with, you know, with anybody. And then, you know, that translates into your workouts and just, you know, then the performance on the field. You know, I just think that's huge. Tri-City's
getting a little excited out there, but you're absolutely right. I mean, the competition levels, we talk about it all the time, being able to come over on the west side and play our teams over here.
Yep.
Going down to, you know, Bay Area, you can't get any bigger than that, you know, especially the tradition down there with football and San Francisco area, California in general. You get an opportunity to see what's different, you know, see these guys and not be intimidated, because I know that the Elite has a tremendous amount of confidence, and it starts with their coaching and works its way down. Same thing goes for the experience that's over there on the other side of football.
Oh, definitely.
Coaching staff, and the years of knowledge that they put into these young men and the lessons that are learned out on the football field, on and off the field. So
yeah,
they're doing a great job.
Second down, Team Elite.
Make it a fade here. We'll see.
Pitch, that's to number 18. That's Sammy Corey. He's got some speed. Makes it to the corner, but gets thrown out of bounds there, right about the 14-yard line.
It's like a horse collar type.
Yeah.
Maybe a face mask.
Just short, I believe, of the first down, but we'll see what the call is with the flag down.
Mistaken there, thinking they go back to the air again, but keeping it on the ground, that's good football there. Good run by Corey.
Yeah, they want to win. I mean, this is developmental and all that. I mean, but this, you know, both teams, they want to come out of here with a victory. It just feels better.
Yeah, I know that the coaching staff walking in, you know, with the nice, you know, uniforms and everything, and they got, you can tell they got a little swag.
Yeah,
You know, I was looking at and talking with James. James has always been reserved, quiet, and the staff members is excited. You know, they said, you know, watch out for this kid, and watch out for the Weavers, and you know, we got some players on our squad.
Spiel's going to just get the handoff and the ball to Hendricks. But, yeah, Chris Kennedy coming up and laying some wood. Again, you got to wrap up, you know. But that's a highlight type hit.
Definitely. He's made some good plays this afternoon. And it looks like we're getting some of the reserves coming in, or some of the guys that, you know, they mix and mingle the players here. Looks like the Tri-Cities team has about 2 deep.
Yeah. So Spiel in at quarterback still for the Elite. Going to give the ball there to, that's Bryson Kelly. He's pretty good. And he's going to bob and weave his way all the way into the end zone.
That read option, like the pistol offense that Chris Holt has down there, and actually he retired from Nevada, touchdown. And you know, like I said, you're seeing it all across the high schools and the college level, now into the pros. And a touchdown by a young man who's going to be going next year
to Southridge. Yeah, Kelly, Bryson Kelly.
Looking forward to watching him play next year, in the next couple of years, actually. Field goal good, 48
field goal's good too.
7 to 12 seconds left. A little bit of the nervousness at the beginning of the game, but I think they'll be ready to go tomorrow, hopefully. Summertime, I think they're ready. This is their beginning of their summer. For a lot of the kids, are getting out of school early. Then they start in August, you know. So football programs, like you said, they're going to be going and lifting weights and getting acclimated to their school. And some kids may be going to summer school, which is, you know, great. And I used to didn't think that way when I was in school.
Yeah.
Because, you know, but you know,
so
and the summer programs are different too, because now they're, you know, they're going to football camps, and participating in that, and so, you know, that's the norm now. Get on the football there.
So the ball, the kickoff goes out of bounds inside the 15, so that'll be a penalty.
First down and 10 for San Francisco. Out of bounds penalty, will bring it up.
Watching these kids, you know, learning the systems is critical, and you know, I always tell, you know, I advise some kids during the summertime, you know, get with if you're a receiver, get with your quarterback. If you're a defensive back, get with the receivers, find the best receiver. And now, actually, because like in this situation with like Tri-City League, for example, all these guys are going to be going to different schools, but they all train together. And that's something that we didn't used to do back in the day. And I'm saying, you know, it wasn't no crossovers or a Pasco kid getting with a Kamayan kid, you know, but now they have individual trainers, and they're all going to get, you know, going there getting the workouts together, and it's making a huge difference. So they know their weaknesses and their strengths.
Right.
And so that's that's an important part.
Handoff up the middle. Going to be maybe a 2-yard gain.
Got a new quarterback there, number 16.
Okay. Gavin Shilar, I believe. There, number 16. And the handoff there.
Underclassman, getting some experience out here with the big boys.
Jerome Hunkin, I believe, on the Shilar. Jerome Hunkin on the carry. So same thing now. Gavin in there, quarterback going to pitch the ball. Number 29 running to the left.
He was trying to read, as a running back, he's trying to read the lineman. In that kind of situation, you got to go for broke and get the ball up in there. And if something breaks open, you see a little gap, you're going to have to punch it once you get in there. And make sure you secure the ball, because a lot of the San Francisco's problem has been when they get in a crowd. You get in a crowd as a running back. Again, like I said, I can't emphasize it enough. Make sure that you're covering the ball, because if I'm a defender, I'm going to come up there and try to strip it out.
Right.
So.
Leland in motion. Good take the pitch, and there's just nothing doing.
And I can look at it, see, in that particular run, you look at it, he's trying to make something happen right now, because he's that type of player. He's a playmaker. And so, he's putting the ball in, securing the ball, and looking to see what's going to open up and take off. With 5 minutes left in the game, these guys are starting to kind of take some of their players out and replace them with some of the guys on the second team, and get them the experience right now. The game's clearly in the hands of the elite. They're playing Islander music, guys.
They got it, yeah. The sun's out a little bit, so they're feeling it. And nice little run there, trying to find a seam. They're going to get back just about to the line of scrimmage. A lot of pursuit.
High pursuit. Making sure that, there's about, try to have 11 hats at the football, or at least around the football.
Oh, yeah.
That's coaching. And, that's a great job of coaching. Making sure that you guys are, because if something happens, if the ball pops out, somebody's coming to scoop it up and take it back from 6,
Yeah.
He Coach Canada said that he wanted to try to hold them down. And they've been averaging 6 points a game. The most that a team scored on was 16, and now we got 17 on the board, so it's one more. So first down to the elite. Jumping around on the defensive side. Defense ends there.
And this is Sammy Corey on the edge. He's got some speed now. He's just going to dig, striding for the end zone. He's going to get pushed out, though, right about the 5-yard line by number 44. Chris Kennedy is going to knock him out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not going out of bounds like Sean Alexander there.
Yeah,
he's not going out of bounds there. He's trying to run the football there, but that was a good play by Corey, recognizing. Hopefully that doesn't come back.
It looks like it's going to come back. It's a flag over there.
Running back's worst nightmare to get a bunch of yards and then turn around and look to see the yellow hanky on the ground. Holding in the backfield. This is like an amateur, but like an all-star game. So being able, you have a lot of penalties in a game.
Sure.
Sometimes when you get late in the game in like this situation, they kind of let things go. But the referees have been they've been on these penalties and calling a pretty good game, pretty fair game.
So that'll make, we'll replay first down. I believe Evan Spiel in at quarterback. No, excuse me, that's number 10. That's Austin Node. He's in at quarterback. This handoff goes to Sammy Corey.
Sammy Corey running the ball like Marshawn Lynch.
Up the middle, yeah.
Pushing that pile.
Beast mode.
With the beast mode going.
Skittles going there. So Node in at quarterback. Kid headed to Richland.
Now I'm getting familiar with some of the rule changes in high school football, but it seems like they've, they haven't in the past had the spring football. They do spring football on the other side, correct?
Yeah, they do.
When did they institute?
You know what? I don't know when. I was surprised to see it because like they were having full-on practices. But they had something like.
I think now here on the west side, I believe they're doing spring scrimmages.
Okay.
With the schools, they're able to go to, like, for example, a Franklin will go over to Mercer Island and practice against them.
Okay.
And so that's something that they didn't have
previously.
When I was in school. Not too long ago.
It wasn't that long ago. Now, see, because I wasn't a football guy. I was basketball and baseball, but been around the game, obviously. It surprised me that the practices that occurred over there, they have full-on practice, but the new rule changes have limited those down to, I believe they've lost like 3 to 5 of those, so now instead of having practices, they choose to do other things. Now you see a lot of the 7-on-7s going on, but they'll have actual football practice. I believe they get 12 days.
Okay.
I think that's the number. It used to be 15.
We got the delayed game there. They're still coaching now.
They are.
They're still coaching. James got the guys. Said this game ain't over till we see the 0-0. So this is all lessons that still learning.
Yeah. So 3rd and looks like 6. Node in at quarterback. Working out of the shotgun. He's going to take the ball. He's going to pitch the ball. This is number 9, Parker Larson. Running to the left. He's going to get stuffed for no gain.
Another underclassman. Probably that's the same relation as the number 33, which is Hayden. Looks like he's a 7th grader. There's a flag. I think he stripped at number 29. We still don't have the name on.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be San Francisco Warriors ball. As the sun is just out. Here in Auburn, right across the street from Auburn Senior High. Nice field. They got a new scoreboard in. That's new since the last time I was here.
Yeah, new scoreboard, new stadium.
Nice turf.
Nice turf.
Nice field turf in.
This was one of the worst fields in the state.
Ruiz back to pass. Nice play. Developed really nicely, but just overthrew his receiver there. Looks like that's number 42. Kinu Tafamali. Keanu, excuse me.
Keanu Tafamali. Who's working on the names?
Yeah, we slaughtered these Polynesian names.
When I heard
it's come true because.
And please, if you're listening to this broadcast, we apologize if
we do.
The names come out wrong, and but we desperately tried to work on it. That's one of the first things when we get to the stadium is to go and work on the name.
Yeah.
Say it correctly. So hopefully we're doing a good job of that. And there he goes again, 31 going up the middle.
31 to the right. Nice little gain. Good 8-yard carry. That was Hunkin, I guess. That was 31.
Yes, that looks like he's going to be an 8th grader next year.
That's Jerome Hunkin, fullback / linebacker. So a minute 38.
Yeah, these guys are going to, like I said again, these guys are going to sit back and, they're going to use this as a learning tool for tomorrow. We're going to be back here again tomorrow morning and playing against the Washington Warriors. And
Hunking up the middle. I think he's going to get the first down.
they're going to get a chance to see those guys and scout them, and then go back tonight and look at the film and say, okay, this is what we need to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully we can, you know, make some adjustments, and, you know, it's game time again tomorrow morning, or actually, I believe they're the nightcap. So,
Yeah, they'll make adjustments. I mean, it's, you know, football's about execution, and if things aren't right on, then it can fall apart. One guy's not doing his job or in the right spot, it can all break down. So, but they've been battling. It hasn't been for lack of effort.
yes, they have.
Ruiz gonna stumble. And they'll
Get a chance to get some of the other young men in the game for the Elite and the Warriors from San Francisco.
So this will probably be the last play here with 20 seconds on the clock, counting down. Ruiz puts the man in motion, drops back, looking to pass. He's going to throw the pass, headed for Kennedy, hit him in the hands. Outstretched hands, couldn't come down with it. And that leaves 6 seconds on the clock, so this will be the last play.
Good victory for the Elite here.
Yeah, nice game by the Elite. Good job, both sides of the ball. They're down there dancing now. So Ruiz going to take the snap, just going to down it. Let the clock run out, and that will do it for this game. So game number 1 of the Tanoa 2013 Junior Showcase is in the books. Tri-City Elite from Tri-Cities, Washington take game number 1 from the San Francisco Warriors. We will be back in about half an hour, I believe, for the start of game number 2 between the Arizona Matai Warriors and the Washington Warriors. For Rico Brown, this is Zen and Thornton. We'll be back on the live webcast for game number 2.
Yep.
All right, here with Noah Weber, heck of a football player for 8th grader. I know you just finishing your elite game here today. Just talk about what it's been like to be on the elite.
It's actually been a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of new people. It's gonna be fun to play them in high school too. We all have that brotherhood still. It's gonna be fun to go out here and play. And elite has actually taught me a lot. I thought I was a good football player before, but now that I've come out and experienced, I feel way better about football now.
Yeah, and yesterday you guys took on a team from California, San Francisco, you know, big city. What was yesterday's game like to play against a team from California and have success like you guys did?
Well, I'm going to be truthful. I came out and I was kind of scared because I thought they were going to be huge and all this. And then we got out on the field and I came down on kickoff and I got the tackle on kickoff. And I just kind of saw that no one compares to the elite. We have our brotherhood and it's pretty awesome here.
And I know you're heading into high school. You're going to Tijuana, right?
Yeah.
How do you think this elite experience is going to prepare you for freshman ball and you know, who knows, maybe more?
You know, I think actually we're going to be everyone that came out and played elite, even if they weren't starters or anything. We put on pads, we've practiced hard, and I think we're all going to have an advantage over all the people that just stayed at home and played baseball and all that. I think we'll be out here, and it's going to be pretty crazy.
Now, football is your main sport, obviously. Football's your main sport?
Yeah,
okay.
Play football a lot. It's fun. I thought baseball compared, but after this season, no, baseball doesn't even compare to football anymore.
And just what's your mentality out there on the field? Just seems like you just have a motor. I mean, what do you, when you're out there on the field, what's going through your mind?
I just 100% every play. I'm out there pumping up all my teammates, making sure that everyone's doing their job and everyone's out there having fun just like I am, because that was a fun game and me and my teammates actually did have a lot of fun. It's 100% every game.
All right, Noah Weber, future star, Mid-Columbia. Congratulations on just a great junior high career, and good luck today and in high school, man. Here with Ismael Mercado. Man, first of all, great job yesterday. Just talk about yesterday's game, playing against a team from California, San Francisco. What was that like?
It was, I don't know, I thought they were gonna, I knew that we were a good team, but I thought they were gonna be a lot harder than they really were. Like, I wasn't scared, but I was a little nervous, and I was shaking and everything. Felt like I had to puke, but we played really good, a lot better than I thought we were gonna do. It was a good game.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's it take to kind of get those jitters out? What's it like to go into a game like that against an opponent that you really, you have matched up against? I mean, you talk about the nerves. What's that like?
It's hard. Like, I don't know. I usually always think I'm gonna play worse, but when I get out there and rise the first kickoff, they kick it off. It's all gone right away, and yeah.
Now, just talk about this experience of being on the elite. I mean, what's that meant to you, and how's that prepared you for the next level?
It's the best, because all those players that haven't played elite, we've had way more experience with all these better players playing with. It's a good program.
All right, now you're about to wrap up your 8th grade year. You're headed to Pasco in the fall. You guys are going to start freshman ball here pretty soon. Just what are your expectations going into Pasco, and what type of career, I guess, you plan to have there?
I want to change Pasco's record, what they had. Like, they haven't been so great these past couple years, but I want to change that. Me and DeAndre, we want to change that. All
right, well, I think you guys are well on your way. Just what are some things you think you need to work on as a player and heading into your freshman year? I mean, where do you think you need to kind of improve your game?
I need to get a lot stronger and a little bit faster. I need to get faster and just like going like onto varsity. Need to get that get experience on varsity, and yeah.
All right, Ismael Mercado, future star in the Mid-Columbia and Pasco High. Thank you, and good luck today.
Thanks.
Okay, we're here with Darion Moore. Young man played a great game yesterday against San Francisco. What's it been like this Junior Tanoa Bowl, playing against some teams from out of state, California? I mean, that's kind of a big deal. Talk about like yesterday's game.
Well, it's been amazing playing teams from across the country, getting your talents out there, expressing all the talents across the West Coast country, and it was easy and it was fun playing against other teams, and it was real nice.
What do you think the competition stacks up, Tri-City ball compared to, California?
Well, some parts of California is real big, some parts aren't, like Washington is, but East Coast, we're coming back up.
Now, just talk about your experience with the elite. What's it been like, and how do you think that's going to prepare you for high school, freshman ball, and beyond?
Well, elite, it shows me that we got kids from other schools joining, being a family, being brothers, and then when you play them in high school, it'll be fun.
Now you're headed to Kamaikan, right?
Yes.
So what do you think areas of your game are that you need to improve upon as you head into, your freshman year, and what are some things you need to work on?
Well, I think I need to work on my vision and my memory. We're working on routes, knowing where the defensive backs going to line up, what to do and what not to do.
Now you follow Kamaikan, I assume, then?
Yes.
And what do you want your mark to be? What mark are you going to leave on the Kamaikan program, hopefully by the time you're done?
The mark I want to leave is being an excellent wide receiver.
All right, enough said. Darion Moore, future star, Kamaikan High School. Thank you, and good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Mason Martin, quarterback, Tri-City Elite. Mason, just talk about yesterday's game. You guys go up against a team from California, out of state, San Francisco, kind of a big deal. What was yesterday's game like?
Yesterday's game was awesome. I thought we did really good and, whooped them up.
What was the speed any different? Was anything different about yesterday's game compared to some of these other games you guys had recently?
I think it was a lot faster, because they're a good team. You can't take that away from them.
Now, what has your elite experience been? I mean, this whole elite team and stuff. What's it meant to you, and how's it prepared you for high school?
It's been great. It's getting me a lot of experience for high school, and that's just gonna make high school easier. It's made me a better role model and leader.
Now, let's see. You're headed to Southridge. A lot of guys on the team headed to Southridge. Have you guys been able to come together, and do you think that's going to have an effect on your freshman year and beyond, playing with some of these guys already?
Yeah, I think we're just going to have such good chemistry over there at Southridge, you know.
Now just talk about your expectations heading into Southridge. Freshman ball is going to start here really soon. I think next week you guys have some workouts and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your expectations going into Southridge for the program those years that you're going to be there?
I think we just need to go in there and get better and just win as much as we can.
All right, there you go. Mason Martin, future star at Southridge High. Congratulations on a great elite career. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Evan Spiel, quarterback, Tri-City Elite. Man, what's this experience been like, especially this tournament, coming in and playing some teams from out of state? I mean, what's that been like?
It's been exciting. It's been a lot of fun trying to go up against people that are always bigger than you, stronger than you. There's some players that are always smarter than you. There's just always a lot of players that are a lot better than you, and it shows that you always have to work harder.
Now, going into yesterday's game, you're playing a team from California. You know, I mean, what was your mindset going into that game? Were there nerves? I mean, just talk about the kind of pregame preparation.
I was nervous because they were a team that was really good, and so we were just expecting that it was just going to be a really hard game to win, and we just had to work hard as a team and win the game for us.
Pretty much. And just talk about kind of the confidence that not only that game, but playing on the Tri-City Elite as you head into you know, your freshman year, you know, high school football. How do you think the Elite has prepared you for that next level?
It just shows that you get to play with a bunch of players from different schools to show how much harder you have to work to become better, to try and get more of the players to look at you and respect you.
Okay, Evan, so you're headed to Kamaikan, a school with a lot of tradition, winning certainly recently some state championship appearances. Just what's your mentality going into freshman year? I mean, you know, 8th grade is coming to an end, high school is upon you. What's it, you know, just talk about kind of the next steps.
Just trying to work hard, trying to become a starting quarterback, just show the coaches of what you can do.
All right, well, Evan Spiel, I think you're well on your way. Future star of the Mid-Columbia Kamaikan High School. Congratulations and good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, good. All right, here with Bryson Kelly, future Southridge son. Here, you're finishing up your 8th grade year. You're here at the Tri-City Elite playing in this Junior Tanoa Showcase. Yesterday, you guys took on a team from San Francisco. Talk about that game. Did it live up to your expectations as far as competition?
Yeah, well, it was a great competition. At first, the team, we were a little scared, but then we stayed on point and everyone followed through what they were supposed to do.
You've had some great games on the Elite, you know, certainly one of the featured players. How do you think this experience with the Elite is going to prepare you as you head into Southridge and your freshman year?
Well, it prepares you because you're not the biggest one out there. There's always someone bigger, faster, and stronger than you, so you got to be ready for that.
Just talk about what it was like to win yesterday's game. What was it like after the game? You know, what was the team talking about, and what was some of the chatter after the game?
Well, it really boosts our confidence for the next game, and then, but you just can't let your guard down for the next one because there's one big mistake, and that could be the rest of the game for you. You could just lose it all at once.
Now you're headed to Southridge. You guys are going to start the freshman workouts here pretty soon. Your brother's on the team. What's he told you about varsity football, and just what's your mindset going into your freshman year? I mean, a big step heading into high school.
Yeah, well, it is a big step because everything's different. The schools, the teachers, and a lot more people you got to meet. And he said the varsity football is better than anything you can imagine.
Now, is it more excitement or more nerves right now as you head into high school?
Well, it's a lot more excitement for sure. I'm excited for that.
All right, and what do you think the prospects are as far as you know, Southridge having success this year, and just how you'll be able to contribute to the team's success at Southridge?
Well, we have a lot of skilled players, so we're gonna be mostly a passing team. We're gonna get yardage, so I'm gonna be a wide receiver, so we're gonna be a throwing team and get a lot of yards just from that.
All right, Bryson Kelly, certainly you know, a star in the junior circuit, soon to be a star at the next level, high school, Southridge Suns and Mid-Columbia. Congratulations on a great junior high career, and good luck at the next level.
All right, thank you.
here with DeAndre Hendricks, 8th grader, soon to be a freshman, 8th grade year's coming to an end. But just talk about yesterday's game, that first game against San Francisco. Kind of a big deal playing against a team from California. You guys had a lot of success. What was the game like yesterday?
The game was pretty fun. I had a couple runs in. We got a couple touchdowns from passing. My friends, we was just out there having fun with them.
What did the speed of the game match your expectations going in?
Yeah, it did. It stayed up there because everything was moving fast for me.
And just talk about the elite experience. How do you think it's prepared you for freshman ball and varsity ball and beyond?
It's got me better for it because I'm already hitting in pads, so I'm gonna be ready for high school. I'm gonna be up above a level than them.
Yeah, definitely. Now where are you headed in the fall? What high school are you going to?
Pasco High.
Pasco High. So I talked with Ismail about that as well. Pasco's had some down years, obviously, but great tradition. What's your expectations going into Pasco? I mean, what's the mark that your class hopes to leave on Pasco High?
I want to be able to have us go to the playoffs, win a couple state championships.
Without a doubt. And just talk about the coaches, the impact of the coaches, Jerry and James, the rest of the guys, Leon. What's it been like to get some coaching from those guys?
It's been good. They push me hard to do my best, so I always succeed. It's been fun out here because they like to mess around too.
All right, DeAndre, hey, congratulations on a good game yesterday. I know you're going to do your best today. We look forward to following you at Pasco High as well.
Thanks.
All right, here with Caleb Weber. I mean, he's, everywhere you turn, seems like in the Tri-Cities, you run into a Weber and you hear about it, especially on football. Just talk about the Tri-City Elite, just what the experience has been like for you.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, being able to play football year-round is just totally, it's one thing that I've always wished I could do since I was a little kid. Now since I'm doing it, it's so awesome. There's nothing really like it.
Talk about yesterday's game. You guys going up against, a team from Big Bad, California, these little farm boys out here from Tri-Cities. What was yesterday's game like? I know you got dinged up a little bit, but just talk about yesterday's game.
Well, we came in the game kind of offended by their talking about how calling us like country boys from down here. So we all kind of took that a little personal and came in with chips on our shoulders and just really showed it out on the field.
Seems like you play with a chip on your shoulder. Just what's your mentality out there on the field? I mean, what's going through your mind when you're out there?
It's me, my team first, definitely. If you get in my way, I'm going to protect my running back with everything that I can do. If you get in my way, I'm sorry.
Just talk about the whole elite experience, playing on the elite, just the preparation, the games, the practice. Just talk about everything. Just talk about it.
It's so awesome. All the coaches are great. Canada is an awesome mentor with Jerry and George, and big old Josh Kuski. They're so awesome. It's not like most of the football programs where you need to do whatever you can to be able to start. It's grades first, and if you don't have your grades, they're not gonna have you start at all.
Now, 8th grade year is coming to an end. You guys got a couple weeks left there. You're starting freshman ball. Jerry's already said you're gonna be better than your brother. That's big shoes to fill. Talk about that.
Well, it's a little brotherly competition, I'd have to say. We're always he compares me to his 9th grade self, so when we lift weights, when we run, anything we do, it's comparing to each other. So I'm as tall as him. It should be pretty fun.
Now, just talk about your expectations for playing at Tijuana. I mean, just obviously great tradition's been built so far, a lot of success, should be really good this year.
Oh, yeah.
What are you looking to do your freshman year, and just talk about heading into freshman year at Tijuana?
I'm just gonna get everything I got. Hopefully, I might be brung up to varsity. I know I won't start because of all the seniors that they have, but if I do get brought up, that'll be awesome. Good experience and everything. I mean, my brother did. He obviously gained a lot from that. I'll be fine if I just play freshman. Nothing big about that.
Right, and I got dinged up a little bit yesterday. What happened and how, just talk about this.
It was not. I went to go cut, and then my ankle just got hit 2 different ways. I did not. Was not very happy.
All right, well, hey, we wish you a speedy recovery. You're going to start freshman ball and stuff here really soon. We look forward to following you at Tijuana. Definitely a future star at Mid-Columbia. Mr. Weber, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.